So I'm not showing how to do it in this video. I'm just telling you that I just did this on a laptop with Windows on it. So basically what happened is this laptop came in a thrift store from a person who died, and they had no password for that person and no way to recover the password, because there are ways, if you have a Windows PC or laptop, to recover the password. You need to try that first. So we had no way to enter this laptop, and what I did, basically I did reinstall Windows on it fresh. It did erase everything, but then we could use and resell, basically sell that laptop. Now there is something, like I said, I'll explain a little bit the steps that I did, but I'm not showing you how to do it. There are plenty of videos on YouTube showing all these steps, but what I want to say that because this procedure is erasing basically your SSD or whatever hard drive you have. If you want to go this way to reinstall Windows, you may want to first try to remove the SSD from your laptop or desktop PC. And with the SSD, if it's removable, what you need to do is just take it in your hand and order from China, AliExpress, eBay. There are adapters. I have videos on my channel, adapters that with a connector that connect to the SSD, just like a standalone, and the other end of the adapter is a USB port, one or two sometimes, and you need another computer to plug those that adapter into another Windows computer, and this way you have access to that SSD. It shows just like a hard drive, separate hard drive, so you can transfer all your file, recover all your files. This is only if the SSD is removable, because unfortunately many recent laptops are very thin and the SSD is soldered on the motherboard. That's something that you cannot remove from there, so you cannot transfer a file. Anyhow, all this to say that it's possible to actually just reinstall Windows from fresh. We are in 2026. I did this on Windows 10. I don't know if it was for Windows 11, but even if Windows 10, the support has expired, that doesn't mean it doesn't work, and that doesn't mean someone will hijack your computer tomorrow morning. It depends. You just want to protect the way you basically not open for links that you don't know, and so on. So even if it's not supported any longer, myself, I use Windows 10. I will keep using until it dies and it's no longer supported, and nobody did hijack my computer yet. So anyway, all this to say that it's still possible to install Windows 10 in 2026. I don't know when it's going to stop this kind of support. So this is a Windows 10 website that it's still available, still functional. You may want to search Google, create Windows 10 installation media, and it's going to open this website. And here what I did at least is that I did download, it's a small software that goes on my computer. And by the way, to do this step, you need another computer with Windows 10 on it and that you have access, right? You cannot use the one that you are locked out. So you just download the software, and you need a small USB drive, 16 gigabytes, and it's better to be a new one. And what you want to do is just put the USB drive in your second Windows computer that you have access in it, download this small software, run this software, and it's going to create, you need internet connection. Of course, it takes maybe 30 minutes, 1 hour. You need to create a bootable flash drive, USB-K flash drive. It's going to put some Windows files on it. And then once this is completed, you remove it from that secondary computer and you go with your computer that you are locked out, that you cannot log in. And what you want to do is reboot that computer. Let's say it's a laptop. Reboot the laptop, power off, then restart it. And basically at the moment when it's restarted, I have videos showing this, but you can find other YouTube videos. You need to press a K to get into the BIOS, BIOS, because you need to set in the BIOS to have the laptop reboot from the USB-K instead of the local SSD or hard drive, from the bootable USB-K. So just go on YouTube, search how to boot into BIOS, and or perhaps you can search on my channel. I do have a full video showing how to install Windows, how to create the USB key. So anyway, you need to go in the BIOS and set your, let's say it's a laptop, to start from the USB key, and then you save that setting in the BIOS and you reboot it with the key inserted, with that bootable key inserted in one of the USB ports, and it's going to start installing Windows 10 for fresh, for free. There is nothing you need to pay. Now, while you are installing Windows 10, you may find one of these kind of errors. I do have videos showing how to go past these points. You just need to pay attention. If you go to this step, you may need to format the SSD from the laptop. Just be sure not to format the USB key. If you format it, if you erase it, you recreate it again with Windows 10 website. So all this to say that I got it working, I got it up and working, and everything is fine, except obviously that laptop, we lost every kind of data that the previous owner had on it. I just want to finalize this video by saying, once you boot, once you get the Windows 10 installed, actually you probably there's a chance you did not actually erase all your data, although you have no longer access. Because when you install something, or when you have something on a SSD, right, it was your files and photos and everything, and then let's say you installed the new Windows 10 operating system on it, you no longer have access to those files. However, you may just search on internet to understand this. Those files are not necessarily has been erased. It's just that there is no way to access them. However, there are softwares, and I suggest you go search on forums, software such as recover deleted files. Yes, you can do it. Perhaps not many people are aware of this. There is ways to recover even if you did install fresh Windows 10 on that SSD. So this is in the situation when you could not remove the SSD from the laptop to use that adapter to recover a file. So there are softwares that you can try to look on forums. It's not easy, but it's safe if you download it correctly, the software. Careful not to download some fake softwares from wrong website sites. So always search on forums, maybe ask on forums, Windows forums or so. And there are softwares that will help you actually read the SSD and display all the old data on the SSD, including your old files. Now, some of those files are going to be corrupted. You won't be able to really extract them. Some are going to be intact, and you will be able to extract them with those softwares. So again, just search something like I'm not sure, Recover maybe is one of them. Just recover deleted files, softwares, and forum, and read on forums the suggested software. This is just in case, again, that you want to recover your files after installing Windows 10 over them. So again, it works. It's 2026, and yes, you can still install Windows 10 and still use Windows 10 on your computer. I don't know if this works for Windows 11. I just don't know, but on Windows 10, I just did it today, basically, and I did literally, I just erased that laptop, and I could put Windows 10 and basically sell it to another person. Thanks for watching.